Carlee Wilkinson, and today we're filming at Faith in Training Gym in Abermain. I'm doing my assessment video for Certificate 4 in Personal Training. I have come into the gym before my client today to check and make sure that the gym is clear and all the hazards are taken care of, the gym's clean and clear and we're right to go. I've also double checked with my client to make sure that they will be here on time for our training session today. That was done an hour prior to our training session commencing. So we're all good to go. Hey Carlee, nice to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you too, I'm Ashley.
So today you're here for a personal training session with myself.
Yes, please.
And I just need to get some details off you before we can go ahead and begin.
Sounds good.
So if you just want to fill out the front page with your details, and then when you get to the back page I'll be able to assist you and we'll go. Is that all good with that?
Yes, yeah, thank you.
I'll just go over this back page with you. So you haven't got any cardiovascular conditions that you know of?
No.
No? Respiratory conditions?
No.
Any muscle or skeletal joint bone?
What's that?
Issues with your body? So any problems with muscles, bones, joints that might restrict you from doing any exercise? No? Any digestive or nutritional conditions that you would know of?
No.
No? Intake of any recreational drugs at all?
No.
Not pregnant or breastfeeding?
No.
No? Anything else that you could think of medically that could interrupt with any exercise that we might do today?
I don't think so.
No?
Thank you.
And no family history of any heart conditions, high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, anything like that?
No.
No? Ash, since going through this form with me, if you agree to all the conditions before we begin our training session, just sign down the bottom there, and then we can get on our way. Thanks very much. So Ash, just before we commence our training session today, we're going to do a fitness test. Today I've chosen the sit and reach test to show us a bit more about your flexibility. So what I'll get you to do, I'll just demonstrate for you so that you can get it right. Just sit down in front of the box here, feet against it and legs flat to the floor with your back straight. What I'm going to get you to do is have your arms out and then just simply slide the clipboard as far as you can, and I'll take a reading and then we'll be able to compare it to see a bit more about your flexibility. So just jump down and give this a go. Oh, if you just want to pop your shoes off. Yeah, that should be good. Thanks for that. Yeah, so legs are down, yep, and we're ready to go. So just make sure you bend from your hips, not your lower back. And yeah, you're right to go.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll just take that reading. So that's really good. You've passed your toes, and we'll do that one again, and we'll take the average.
Sounds good.
Oops, sorry. No, you're right. Awesome, that one was a bit better. And one more. Perfect. How did you feel with that? That was alright?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, you've got pretty good flexibility there.
Thank you.
So I'll just average out from those three and we'll take the mark. So Ash, I'm just going to get you to do 5 minutes on the rower as part of your cardiovascular training in our training session today. So what I'm going to get you to do is place your feet up into the stirrups and just adjust that so it's tight so there's no slipping. Perfect. So when we do this, I'm going to get you to grab the handle, make sure you keep your back nice and straight, your core tight, head up so you can get the oxygen in easily. Pull it into your abdominal. As you do that, make sure you squeeze your back together in a nice straight fluid motion. So for the 5 minutes, we should be aiming at doing roughly about 1,000 metres. If you can't quite reach that level though, that's fine, but that should be our standard today. I've also adjusted it to your fitness level, so you should be right to go whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. Thanks.
So that's really good form.
Thank you.
Remember to keep your core nice and tight, drawing your belly button into your spine.
That's it. Chicken.
How's that resistance feeling?
It's feeling pretty good.
That's alright. So today, by doing the rowing, we're using our aerobic energy source. So basically, yeah, definitely nice and tight. Yep. Not slipping.
No, they're good things.
Yep.
Comfy patches.
Also, by using your heart rate monitor on your hand, we're able to record your heart rate and keep an eye on how you're going with it.
Sounds good.
Try to keep your back nice and straight. You're doing really good.
Thank you. Nice one.
Yeah. Yeah. With the rain dropping in.
It is.
So you should be able to feel this in your trap. Yeah. Yeah. So you should be able to feel it in your resistance dorsal, which is your back. So from squeezing your back nice and tight, you should definitely feel it up through your back.
Is that the muscle for there?
Yeah. Yeah. So can you feel it? Oh, that's good.
Are you trapped speed ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can also feel it through there.
And by keeping your core nice and strong, you should sort of feel it in there as well. But that stabilises you so that you can do this without injury.
What about these muscles?
Yeah, so your biceps and triceps, and the pulling motion with your core, you should be able to feel in there as well.
Yes,
Yeah, you can definitely feel it.
definitely.
So in this motion, we're using our elbow and shoulder blades. Nearly 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you. So you've achieved the 1,000 metres there. So that's really good. Really good. So next up, we're going to have a go on the cross trainer. So, all right, Ash. So now we're going to move on to the cross trainer. So I'm just going to get you to set your heart rate's still going good. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So for this one, I'm just going to get you to stand into the middle. Yeah. Place your foot on the left hand side. Yeah. Now grab the stable handles. pop your right foot up. Now transfer your hands onto those. If you'd like to now start pushing in forward, so using our arms as well on this helps us to use more muscles, and therefore we'll need more energy to use this machine, which is good. So for this one, we're going to do 5 minutes. So it should be set to your fitness level, and we're about to go. How do you feel with that?
Pretty good, thanks.
Yeah, good. All right, right to go. Perfect. So for this one, by recording your heart rate, I'm going to check your recovery time at the end just to get a better idea of your fitness level. So basically, it will record your heart rate, then so I'll record it as soon as you're finished. Then we'll wait a minute and watch it drop and record that, and it will give me a rough idea of how your fitness level is. So you've got going really well there. Make sure you keep your head up just to get all that good oxygen in. So with your heart rate, first of all, I worked out your max heart rate just from taking away your age from 220, so that is usually your max heart rate would be 201. So today I'm having you work in the fat burning range on the cross trainer, so that's about 65% of your heart rate, which would be about 130 beats per minute. Yeah, so as long as we're keeping around that, we'll be doing well.
So as long as it's in 130, I lose fat?
Yeah, yeah, burn some fat, yeah. So that will help with your goals as well that we discussed earlier. Yeah. Going really well.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, perfect. So we've just about reached 5 minutes now. Yeah, perfect. So if you want to jump off, and I'll measure your heart rate and have a look at your recovery. How are you feeling after that?
Pretty good.
Alright? Okay, so heart rate is 130, 132. Alright, so I'll look at the so that's the time there.
Yes. Very cool. Thank you.
Perfect. So now we've recorded that, and know a little bit more about your fitness level. So Ash, now we're up to our innovative cardio section of our training today. So what we're going to do is run through a bit of a high intensity circuit. So I'll demonstrate the 5 exercises that I've chosen. Then I'm going to get you to do them each for 30 seconds in a continuous movement so that you keep your heart rate up. Then you're going to have a 2-minute break, and we'll go through the circuit once more. Sound good?
Yes.
Yeah, so first of all we're going to start with some squats for the 30 seconds. So I'll just quickly demonstrate to you. So you want your feet about hip and shoulder width apart.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. Maybe just bring this one in just a little. Yeah, perfect. So then bend at the knees. We want to keep our back straight, head forward, and just come down nice and low and straight back up. So while you're doing that, you can also, on the way back up, engage your glute muscles and your butt and squeeze.
Sounds good?
Yeah, so that, perfect. Yeah, so then I'll demonstrate for you a push-up. That will be our next in our circuit. So I'm going to get you to come down onto the mat. Come out, you can either be on your toes or on your knees, depending on, but with your fitness level and age and everything that I've monitored before, I think that you'll be able to achieve it on your toes. So we want our hands just underneath your shoulders, about shoulder width apart. Come up onto your toes and keep a nice straight back with a tight core and just drop your chest down and back up. Perfect. So I'm just going to touch your hips. Just want you to lower your hips a bit, yep, and come down. That's perfect, yeah, rightio. So the next thing that I'll go into will be a sit-up. So with the sit-up, I'm just going to get you to lay back on the mat, get your feet together and planted on the ground, your knees together, lay back, and then I'm going to get you to use your arms to lift your shoulders up. And what I want you to do is slide your arms up your legs and out past your toes. Whilst you do this, try not to use your leg muscles or your hip flexors or your shoulders or arms in this movement. It's all about engaging your core. So we want it to work in our abdominal muscles. So if you just want to give that a go so I can see. I've just noticed that maybe you were using your arms to help you with that one. So we really want to focus on our abs. If you just want to come back and give it another go, try with this one just to really come up from your abdominal muscles. That was looked better, yeah. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one. So the next thing that we've got is a burpee. So with this one, you'll also be doing it on the mat again, but what I want you to do is come down onto the ground, drop your chest on, jump back up, and then do a jump, and then repeat. Perfect. Yep, so do you think you've got your head around that exercise?
I believe so.
Yep. Okay, so then for the last one of the circuit, we're going to do a plank. So this is also completed on your mat. So I'm going to get you to come down, and with your fitness level, you should be able to do